Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Monday morning live session. And we are going to discuss a very important, a basic fundamental thing, how you can master Lean Six Sigma. Okay, so is my voice loud and clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. Okay, yes. So anybody new in the room today, just give me in the chat, new meaning if you're attending the session very first time this Monday and Saturday live session. Just give me in the chat box. We'll first welcome you and then we'll start the session. See, Monday generally our attendance is a little lower because of the working day and a lot of offices and a lot of schools have started after Diwali vacation. So it is absolutely quite possible. Anyway, so they will join. Team can just check out. Super. Okay, so let me share my PowerPoint presentation. And every Saturday and every Monday, we will connect live. Okay, the main objective of doing this is to strengthen our learning of Lean Six Sigma. Okay, and take it deeper. In the live sessions, we discuss the concepts of Lean Six Sigma in a practical way, how we can do that. Okay. By the way, tomorrow onwards, we are going to start our Green Belt Hackathon. Is it Green Belt, right, team? Yes. So I think this month it's going to be a Green Belt Hackathon. I will explain you at the end of the session. The timing will be starting from 7 p.m. till 9:30 p.m. 9:30 to 10 p.m. It depends on the question and answer. Okay. Chalo. So let's start with best strategies to master Lean Six Sigma. Now, these strategies are for the people who know nothing about Lean Six Sigma and they want to master this skill. Okay, master this science, arts of Lean Six Sigma. Okay, so 80-20 rule is something which we know, right? Pareto principle we know. But there is another rule called 86-14 rule. Now this 86-14 rule, now it has got nothing to do with Lean Six Sigma. Okay. Can we give it a later? Yeah, no problem, Devesh. Okay, you can take your own time. I'll explain about the entire concept of, Okay. So you are the new one, huh? Sugandhi ji. Welcome, Sugandhi ji. Okay. Yeah, everybody, please type welcome Sugandhi in the chat because she is joined new. She has signed up as Siva, but she is Sugandhi. I think you joined yesterday, right? Yeah, welcome. Just type, everybody please type welcome. Let me also type, team, you can also type welcome. Super. So this is our ritual to welcome the new members in the community in the beginning. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So coming back to 86-14, well, this is a very interesting rule. 86-14 rule says whatever we learn, whatever we understand, whatever we read, whatever we learn something new on that day. Okay. On the same day, before we go to bed, we forget 86% content of that. Understand this? Okay. 86% content is lost in the same day. Only 14% is remembered the next day. This is the limitation of the memory. Now, 86-14 is an average number. Okay. Now, what is understanding for us? Lean Six Sigma is a very volatile concept. Even if you don't, practice it for some time, few weeks, few months, you might tend to forget certain things from it. So why I've started with this rule? Because our memory is a shorter memory. So we should always be in touch. And what is the best strategy to stay in touch is to apply Lean Six Sigma in day-to-day life, in your process, in your home, in your surrounding. Okay, and I'll show you how you can do that. Okay, so 86-14 rule. Everybody please type 86-14 rule in the chat box. Now, as a trainer, when you will become a trainer in the future, okay, you should remind this rule to your participants. 86-14 rule. Okay. And how do we overcome this challenge is by revising. See, our live sessions every week twice is because of revision. Okay, the same content you listen more and more time, that's where you become better at it. Okay, the same vocabulary. We discuss about standard deviation, Minitab, statistics, hypothesis testing, regression, DOE, all these concepts we hear and we become master over the period of time. Okay, that's why 86-14 rule is very, very important. So the learning from this point is revision is very, very important. See, we are discussing what? The strategies to master Lean Six Sigma. So the first strategy I'm talking about is revising the content again and again and again. You won't believe, after 20 years of experience in this field, still before going for any training program, I revise my content. I check my notes. I do my basics. Are you understanding? Yes. Even after playing for 15, 20 years international cricket, still Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, these legends still go on nets, into the nets and do the practice before the match. So this revision, doing this practice again and again is very, very essential for Lean Six Sigma as well. Okay. Yes, guys, everybody clear with this? Just give me yes in the chat box. Yes, definitely. Pratik ji, I totally believe. And you know what? This point is the next point. Your point is the next point. There is a hidden agenda for the live sessions. Okay, I'll show you my hidden agenda. Okay. Correct. Now, this is a hidden agenda. Let me explain you. Okay. You guys have 100 times, listen to me, this concept called LIT. Everybody, please type LIT in the chat box. Everybody, please type LIT. And let me explain you this concept. The hidden agenda for me for taking this live sessions every week twice. I show up no matter what, whether I'm traveling, whether I'm okay, not okay, whatever. Whether I'm at client's place, in remote locations. Okay, very seldomly we have cancelled the session. LIT. Everybody type LIT. What is LIT? LIT means learn, implement, and teach. Now let me show you a pyramid here. This is the retention scenario, retention pyramid. What is retention pyramid? Now understand this. See, right from our childhood, the biggest part of our learning has been what? If you remember, in our schools and colleges, biggest part of learning was lecturing and reading. Try to understand this. We used to, go to the lecture in the schools and the colleges, universities, correct? And we have to read a lot, the books, etc. And if you see the retention percentage in these two ways of, what you can say, learning is very limited. After that, audio visual, the videos, let's say, for example, that will be more effective than lectures and the reading. Demonstration, the practical demonstration, if somebody does it in front of you, that will be even more what you can say, effective. Group discussion, connecting with each other ideas, that will be even more profound. Then simulation, you doing that practice, your project, and look at this, teaching others is the highest retention. This on the right hand side percentage is, if you follow this method, what percentage content you can retain over the longer period of time. So the highest amount of retention happens when you are teaching. Now listen to me very carefully. This is a secret I'm telling you. When you are giving training or you are teaching somebody, you are at the highest level of your concentration. Let's say there are 20 people sitting in the room. Of course, we are online now. You know who is having the highest amount of concentration right now? Is me. Because my concentration cannot miss a thing. Because if my concentration misses, then I will miss my words, I will miss my point, I will derail from my subject. Are you understanding? So when you are teaching, you are at the highest level. Now understand this. So the next question comes, So how can this be applicable in Lean Six Sigma mastery? What we need to do, for example, I've made a strategy as well. Let's say, for example, now we have been through yellow. Everybody has been through yellow belt. Just give me yes in the chat box. Have we learned basics of Lean Six Sigma and yellow belt? Yes or no? We have learned project charter. We have learned cause and effect. We have learned Pareto chart. We have learned Viva analysis. We have learned Scamper. Yes or no? Everybody, the basic fundamental tools. Correct? Now, can we teach it to your colleague? Can we teach it to your, your friends, family members, your subordinates? Now, does it require for you to become master to teach this? No. You can ask them, have you heard about Scamper? They will say, no, what is that? Okay, just sit here. Give me 5 minutes. I'll explain you. It's an amazing solution generation tool. Scampers, S for substitute, C for combine, A for adapt, M for modify, P for put to other use, E for erase, R for rearrange. Let me show you with the example. Give the same example what I used to give in yellow belt. The moment they understood the concept, that is the confirmation that you have understood the concept. And this is, to be very honest with you, initial, in my 20 years of career, initial 5 to 7 years, I was just learning, doing the projects. I was never a trainer in Lean Six Sigma. The moment I became a trainer, my understanding of the subject went to the different level. Because first of all, there was a moral responsibility on me that I have to, go deeper, because I have to stand in front of the audience and speak about the subject. So I have to be authentic about it. I should know a little more about it. So my focus increased. Second point is, when I started teaching, started training people, people started asking me the questions. And that's where initially I used to mumble fumble because I did not know the answer in some cases. Are you understanding? Now that was putting additional focus on me that I need to learn about this, I need to learn about that. Okay, that's where I got a realization that, you should know each and everything, whatever you're presenting in your presentation. That was my bulb on moment. Are you understanding this? Yes. So the moment you start teaching first, your concentration, when you are training, your concentration is at the peak because you are in action mode. In our action mode, our concentration always is at the peak. Okay. Now, when we are giving training, we don't have to become master in the subject. Only thing is that if we know something more than them, the audience, we can teach them. That's it. It is just like a 6th standard student can easily coach and guide 5th and 4th standard student. That's it. You don't have to become PhD to coach 4th standard student. The audience know nothing about Lean Six Sigma and you know something about it. So something is always better than nothing. So you can become a trainer. How many of you got this point? Just give me yes in the chat box. Are you clear with this point which I'm driving you? So always remember, learn, implement and teach. This is the best strategy to master Lean Six Sigma. Do not skip any opportunity of training. And you don't have to organize training on Zoom. It can be very informal way of training, Take a 5-minute, tea, coffee, lunch break. There also you can just explain it to somebody. That can also be informal training. But give that. That will give you confidence. Okay? Superb. Now, first step of mastering any subject is to understand the concept. Understand the concept. Understanding the concept, according to me, is the 2 questions you need to understand. What are the 2 questions? First question is why, and then what. And see the sequence. First the why, and second the what. Example. Let's say project charter. Let's say this is a concept. First ask the question, why project charter? Why it is in defined phase? Why project charter is needed? Can we run a project without project charter? What that document does? So clarify all those whys first. Once the clarification is clear, it is clear in your mind that, okay, these are the points why I require a project charter in my project. In the beginning itself, in the define phase itself. Then you go to the what. Then what are the technical aspects? What are the content of project charter? Okay, what is the business case? Why it is required? What is problem statement? What is goal statement? What is in scope, out of scope? What is the title? How we should write the title? What should be the team composition? All these things will be what. The first the why, second the what. Same goes with, let's say, hypothesis testing, which will be covering in the analysis phase. Why hypothesis testing is required? If we eliminate hypothesis testing, what will happen? So for the new people, hypothesis is nothing but our assumption. So hypothesis testing is testing our assumption with the data. That is called hypothesis testing in a very simple word. Okay, so the basic hypothesis we cover in green belt, the advanced hypothesis we cover in the black belt level. So we understand first why hypothesis is required. And once why is clear, then you go to the detail of what is hypothesis testing. What is null hypothesis? What is alternate hypothesis? What is p-value? Are you understanding? What is 0.05? So all these things are what? First understand the why, second is what. Once the why is clear, then you should go for the what. Okay? Exactly. Clear? Are you clear with this? So first understand the concept. So what we have done in our courses, we have made very small videos. I always call them as chocolate videos. Chocolate, just like, we put it in our mouth and it dissolves very smoothly in very small amount of time. Okay. And it remains with us. Okay. Yes, Prabhakarji, no problem. No problem. If you have a network issue, no problem. You will get the recording in masterclass archive. Okay. Let me just type here. It will be masterclass archive. Okay. And all the new participants, just save this number in your mobile phone as Mentor's WhatsApp number. Any kind of challenge you have during this entire journey, please send a message or a voice note to this WhatsApp number, and we will be there to support you. Okay. Yeah, if you can drop off from the session also, you can do that. You can check the recording as well in the masterclass archive. Okay, we'll share the step by step how you can go to masterclass archive and access it. Okay. Sure. Super. So this is at first step is understanding the concept. Okay. The second is preparing your own notes. So this is very interesting. Okay. Preparing our own notes. So in define phase, we teach something called SIPOC. Let's say, I'm just giving you a very simple example. SIPOC is a broad level process mapping tool, which shows the broad process steps, which we will be focusing during the project. Okay. What is the input? What is the output? Who is the supplier? Who is the customer? Now, in the training content, I have taken very generic examples because we have people from all the industries. So we cannot take only specific industry example. See, when we do the in-house training program for a particular client, let's say when we go for a pharmaceutical client, then we give a pharmaceutical example. When we give a manufacturing, then we'll give a manufacturing, or insurance, we'll give insurance example. So, but when it comes to a generic platform like ours, I have to give a generic examples. But what is expected by you is, while understanding the concept, you try to connect the concept with your own example. Okay, so once the SIPOC conceptually you have understood, while taking the notes, you make a SIPOC of your own process. Okay, that will clarify. And wherever you get stuck, send the message to the mentor's number that I'm making SIPOC, but I'm not sure what is the input and what is the output here. Who is the supplier? Who is the customer here? For my step. And then mentor will guide you in that. Right? But preparing the notes is very, very important. That's what I said. Even after 20 years also, I refer to my notes before any training program. So notes are very handy. It will be handy during the examination because it's an open book test. You can refer to your notes. Okay, so notes will be very, very important to connect your concept and your own process. Clear, everybody with me? Just give me yes in the chat box. Yes, I will be sharing this entire document with you. Okay, you can download this, this document. All right. Super, super. Thank you very much. Thanks for the confirmation. Keep confirming all these things so that any doubt you can put that in the chat. Okay. Now, yes, that's what I was talking about. Check Masterclass Archive. Now, Masterclass Archive is the collection of all the live session. Now, let's say today recording is happening, right? This recording will be put in the Masterclass Archive. If you go to Masterclass Archive and scroll down, you will find all the recordings with the title, with the date. Okay, you can access Masterclass Archive anytime. Okay. Now, why it is important? Why I always encourage you to go for Masterclass Archive? Because in Masterclass Archive, you will find the concepts explained in a very detailed, in-depth manner. In the courses, the concept is explained in a brief manner only till the time, to clear the exam and get yourself certification. Understand the difference, huh? Masterclass Archive is the live session recording where the concepts are explained in depth. Example, let's take example of hypothesis testing itself. Okay. So in the course content, hypothesis testing will be explained very briefly. What is hypothesis? What is null? What is alternate? Everything. Okay. But in the masterclass archive, in the live session, we take live examples. We take real life examples. Then multiple examples, multiple industry examples, Minitab exercises. So that takes your understanding to the next level. That is the objective of the live sessions attending. If you miss it out, you can go to Masterclass Archive and always check it. Okay, you can search in the Masterclass Archive as well. Let me share that. Let me open Masterclass Archive if I can. Okay, I will show you at the end of the session as well. Let me just quickly open it and then I will show you at the end of the session. All right. So just make a note of it. Masterclass Archive is a very, very important folder. For the new members, your first destination is course 1, Lean Six Sigma Green Belt. Okay. After that, if you want to go deeper, then go to Masterclass Archive. Initially, I would highly recommend you guys focus on, course 1, Green Belt, course 2, Black Belt, and course 3, Master Black Belt. Okay. And Masterclass Archive is always there with you. You can, all right. Now, just let me quickly share my screen since I have opened Masterclass Archive. Very, very important. Look at this. Almost close to 400 lessons are available. 400, it's a huge content. And each and every session is almost 1 hour to 1.5 hours, 60 to 90 minute content. You can multiply with almost 400. You can see how many hours of content is there. Now you can see here, just scroll down at the bottom, you will see the latest wala thing. Okay, these are the concepts which were covered during last almost 4.5 years. Okay, and if you like it, you can put a fantastic comment and a review as well at the bottom. Okay, now see, the last session was debottlenecking and line balancing, which happened on Saturday. Okay, you can see here debottlenecking and line balancing, 1st of November 25. If you can click on start, you can check the recording of that session. Okay, you can increase the speed of the recording of that session. And this is the, this is the session. And if you scroll it below, you can see a document downloadable. Can you see here? This is document downloadable. Okay. You can always go to settings and increase the speed if you wish, if you are very good in, so you can have 1.25, 1.5, 2x. If you wish, you can increase the speed and revise the session as well faster. Now on the left-hand side, you have a search menu. You can see here, if you click on that, let's say if I put hypothesis. Okay, so you can see here how many hypothesis testing sessions have been taken. All have come here. So the latest session was taken, decoding hypothesis t-test. Okay, which was taken in the month of July, right? So you can just click on that. So this is search menu on the left-hand side. You can refer. Are you clear? The new member especially, just give me yes in the chat box. It's a very important resource for you. Just give me a quick yes. When you log into my courses, you can find Masterclass Archive, okay? All the new members. Super. Reading books. By the way, how many of you are good readers, by the way? Just give me in the chat box. Just give me in the chat box. And let me share with you my experience with this. How many of you are me? Okay, Ravindra ji is there. Who else? Okay, Tyagraju ji is there. Yogesh is there. Okay. Who else is a good reader? Now, when I say reading, okay, I don't only mean the print books. Okay, nowadays we have the e-books formats available. Nowadays we have the audiobook formats available. Nowadays we have got summary books format available. So, but reading is important. Okay, because leaders are readers. Remember this. Just make a note of this. If you want to become a leader, you have to become a reader first. Okay. So reading books, we have a library of more than 100 books, okay, of about Lean Six Sigma. It's a huge content. Okay. Please spend some time after your certification is done. Okay. This is all resources given. Okay. Yeah. LinkedIn posts as well. LinkedIn posts as well. Nowadays, even some of the related podcasts also. If the podcast subject is related to you, that also content sharing is very, very important. Okay. So reading book is very, very important, which I would highly recommend for you to master the subject. Okay. Now, learning through real life project case study. In our black belt content onwards, black belt, master black belt content onwards, we have given some case studies with you. We have shared some case studies. Now, case studies are, most of the case studies are real case studies done at our client's place. Okay. See, nowadays, because of the, information confidentiality agreement, etc., what you can say, information sharing is very, very difficult. Taking out the information about the client is very, very difficult. So we mask some of the numbers, all right? But our objective is to understand the concept, the flow of the project, and that can easily be achieved by the case studies. Very, very important. See, the best part of learning is by doing, right? If in your organization, if there is no opportunity, I will share with you how you can generate these kinds of opportunity. Okay. But this is one strategy which you can implement. Learn from the case studies, from other case studies. Okay. See, after learning multiple case studies, you will understand one thing, that all the case studies are following the same pattern. Okay. All the case studies are following the same pattern. Are you understanding? Define phase, measure phase, analyze, improve, control phase. In every phase, there is, I think, currently, there is something. If you are traveling, you are getting unmuted frequently. Just check if, yeah. So, coming back to this, case studies. Okay. So once you study multiple case studies, what you can do is you understand that, okay, this is a common pattern, and these are the 15, 20, 25 tools I have to master. If I master these tools, that's it. Just like if you want to become a good batsman, okay, these are 10, 15 cricketing shots. All right, I think there was a quick glitch. Am I audible now? I think there was a quick internet glitch, which I just missed. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Super. Super. So I was talking about the case studies. Okay. Recording is gone, is it? Let me start recording once again. All right. Guys, whenever in the live session, if you found the recording is not happening, please let me know, okay? So, so that we don't miss out in the recording, so that we can refer to this session multiple times in the future. Okay. Now, when it comes to the hands-on experience, first step is take experience as a team member. Okay. Now gain hands-on experience of in a real world project. Let's say, for example, let's take a case. If you have a culture in your organization of Lean Six Sigma, so you guys are doing multiple projects. Okay. So first you become a member of a team, project team. You collect the data. Be in the brainstorming meetings. You find out the causes, root causes. Go for a Gemba walk. Identify the challenges. Okay. So all these things you soil your hands. That's the hands-on experience you will get. So as a team member, your experience will be different. And the second experience hands-on will be as a team leader. Okay, initially, I would highly recommend you should become a team member and experience couple of projects. Then you can lead a project. Okay, because it's like, becoming a team member and becoming a captain of the team. The experiences are different. Even though the Lean Six Sigma is the same, project is similar. Okay, but as a leader, your strategy is to organize people, to get the job done from them. Understand this? So as a team member, you are responsible for your action. As a leader, you are accountable for the result of the project. Understand this? Both are different, right? So here you become a project manager, you become a consolidator, you become organizer. You have to organize the project, schedule the meetings, invite people, get the job done through them, collect the data through them, get the causes through them. Okay. And you become a facilitator. And that's a completely different experience. So first is as a member, second is as a leader. Okay. Then practice Minitab regularly. This is very, 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 very important. If you want to master Minitab, only remember 3 P's: practice, practice, and practice. Right? This is not time consuming actually. Are you asking about Minitab especially? It is actually not. If you follow the same LIT principle, this will not be really time consuming. Okay. And if you're asking about the entire journey, see again, it's a perspective thing. If certification is so if the certification is the objective, then 3 months is good enough. 2 months for you for green belt and black belt. That's it. Okay. If you really want to master, now, for example, let's say you are from education industry. Okay. You are a trainer, you are a teacher. Now, if you want to become a Lean Six Sigma trainer in the near future, okay, you can give this as a service to the industry. Then you have to understand this in a little deeper manner to become a trainer. And that's where this journey. See, the topic is how do we master? Okay. See, even understanding the concept and clarifying clearing the exam is also possible because of your vast experience. You can easily clear the exam, get yourself certified. If you become master, then these strategies will be helpful. Okay. Yeah. Now, Minitab, we do a lot of Minitab exercises, even in our Green Belt Hackathon starting from tomorrow. And I would highly recommend everybody should attend the hackathons, okay, which will be starting from tomorrow, day after. And so it will be, what is the date? It's 4th, 5th, and 6th of November. Okay. So remember, 7 p.m. onwards, we will start the live session. Of course, recording also will be available to you later. All right. Super. Minitab exercises, because Minitab requires a little bit of practice to, get yourself into that. But after some time, you realize that the same things we have to, follow. And that becomes, imprinted in your brain. All right. Then taking certification exam. One of the very important thing what we have done in the hackathons is, you guys, earlier people used to take admission they used to learn because we could see in our portal we have the admin panel, right? So from the admin panel we can easily make out what is the progress of the people. Okay, lot of people used to complete the course content, but they were not giving the examination, maybe because of lack of confidence, or maybe because of they were not finding time. So the what is the concept of hackathon? Concept of hackathon is you come to hackathon in the 3 hours, every day 3 hours. In that 9 hours concentrated efforts, we touch upon the main content of the entire journey. So green belt, it will be summarized, and it will be fast track revised in this 3 day content. And then at the last day you can appear for the examination if you are ready, if you are prepared. Okay, so we gently push you guys towards taking certification exam, and because of which you have to just go through the content. That's the main agenda. Okay, because you need to clear the exam with 70% mark minimum. Okay, and we have a very good success rate of the examination because we make people prepared very well. We have a system set up that you prepare a notes, you share the notes with a mentor just to give the take the feedbacks, etc. If you follow the system properly, you can easily clear the examination. But what is the examination objective? Just to study the topics in depth. Okay, that is the main objective of this. So taking certification exam also is this. Yeah, notes are not mandatory but recommended. Okay. Yeah. uh yes, hackathon will get repeated. You get a recording of the hackathon as well. Okay, hackathon will be repeated as well, no issues. Yeah, and I would highly recommend, even if you are new, you should attend the hackathon. It will be a great experience for you. Okay. Yeah, we can appear without notes. So note is a safety for you. Okay, because we have an open book test. So if there are notes, then you will be better equipped. All right. Yeah. Super. Now, again, there are a few points I would like to add here to mastering Lean Six Sigma. Let's say this is for the people who would like to become professionals in Lean Six. Now, how many of you would like to be professionals in Lean Six Sigma? Just like me in the chat box. Yeah, yes. 7 p.m. Deveshi. Okay. How many of you would like to become professionals in Lean Six Sigma in near future? Yeah. Now, for those people, understand it. See, there are a couple of things. Okay, one thing is, if you want to get yourself certified, and that certification, of course, will give you leverage, promotions, better salary, job switch, industry switch, a lot of advantage you will get. Second option is you can start your own training and consulting coaching business as a professional. Okay, both these aspects. Okay, I would highly recommend you develop this continuous improvement mindset. I'll give you classic example of this, which I do. Okay, you remember QCDS? How many of you remember QCDS? Just type yes in the chat box. Yeah, no statistical knowledge, prior knowledge is required. Sugandhiji, no prior knowledge is required. We have covered, very, see, you won't believe, we have doctors. Okay, we have pharmaceutical people in the community. We have the people from the background where statistics may not be relevant for them. Okay, for them also we make it very simple. We keep the statistics simple. The reason why we keep statistics simple, because we have the software. We don't have to do it manually. Okay, just have to put the data, and the software will give us the graphs and analysis, everything. All right. Nowadays, we have AI tools, ChatGPT, etc., to support us as well. So we cover statistics, but whatever is necessary, that's it. Okay, but it's very simple. Now, coming back to QCDS. Anybody remembers QCDS? Just type me in the chat box. QCDS bhul gaye kya? huh? SQDC, cost, delivery, quality, yes. Safety, very, very important. What is missing? Yeah, service. S for service. Okay. the 4 fundamental needs of the customer, QCDs. Now, why it is so important? Let me add QCDSS. Quality, what is that? Quality, cost. Everybody make a note of this. Delivery, service, and you can add safety. Very, very important. Okay. QCDSS. Let's make it QCDSS. Now, understand this. Let's take a very simple generic example. I go to a restaurant just to have my dinner with my family. Okay. Now, image as a continuous improvement. What I'm talking about is a continuous improvement mindset. Okay. So while I enter into the restaurant, my mind should start focusing on QCDSS. That what is the quality aspect here? How I can improve this quality aspect? Number 1. Okay. Second, how I can reduce the cost of this? What can be done to reduce the cost? So you have to think about it. Okay. Can I change the material of this? And similar kind of experience, can I give it with a lesser cost? Can I make the delivery faster? The moment I give the order, place the order for the food, how much time it is taking for the delivery? Let's say they are taking half an hour for the delivery. Can I shorter this time to 15 minutes? What changes I have to do in the kitchen? What changes I have to do in the order processing process? Service. What is the hospitality? What is the hygiene? Okay, safety. You won't believe during the Diwali vacation, we stayed in a resort. Okay, there was a swimming pool. Okay, and after we checked out of the resort, they were asking me, sir, what was the experience? Please give us the feedback. And I gave them, all the feedbacks about QCDSS, out of which there were 4 very important points about the safety about that swimming pool. Okay, there was no marking about the heights. There was no life, what you can say, the person who is lifesaver, right? And there were a lot of markings missing. All those things, that there were a few points I mentioned, which were very, very important bridges for the safety. Okay, so this is a very important mindset, that wherever you go, your antenna for continuous improvement mindset should always be up to receive the signals. Where can I capture the improvement area? The moment you develop this habit over the period of time, that habit can basically be very handy in this profession. Okay, always go, beyond the tools. Do not restrict yourself to only the tools purpose, right? So focus on continuous improvement thinking, and it is applicable everywhere. Everywhere. See, I'm from Mumbai. I don't know whether, let me share with you. Okay, this is very, very important. How many of you are aware of Mumbai local trains? How many of you are aware of it? Just type me in the chat box. Mumbai local trains. How many of you are aware? Okay, now Mumbai local trains are very well known for their crowd, their crazy crowds, right? The crazy crowd is something like, in the peak hours, like say 7 a.m. to 9 10 a.m. It's a peak hours. If you are not a regular traveler, you cannot even board the train. You cannot even enter the train. It's that crazy crowded. Okay. Now, recently, understand this. What is the continuous mindset thinking? Understand this. This is, let's say, a bogie. Okay. And generally, there are a few, what you can say, openings. I'm just giving you what is mindset. Let's say there are 2 openings from where people enter. Okay. Now, as they enter, let's say this is a bench and this is a bench. Again, this is a bench and this is the bench. All right. And in between also, there are some benches, right? Now, this is a passage. This area is a passage, which is the most crowded passage. I'm just giving you a very brief. Now, a lot of people have already seen the railway bogie. So, but this is how it looks like. Okay, and this is the door. This is the door. Now, there was an incident just a couple of months ago where two trains, they were very close on a turning, and lot of people from the overcrowded train basically brushed to the next train and fell on the track and lost their lives. Almost half a dozen people died in that accident. Okay, now understand this. I generally write back to the railway ministry as well. Of course, very seldomly we get the responses positively. Anyway, but we drew this to them and suggested to remove these six, remove these six, and make this crowding passage completely open. Understand it. This is the new system. What I have recommended to railways, that instead of this, there will be a complete open passage. Remove. So these seats are removed. So the passage will be completely, open. So this passage will be broad enough for the people to stand very easily. See, in the railway bogie, only 20% passengers sit and 80% passengers are standing. Already understand this. If you remove these seats, out of 20, only 15% will sit and 85% people will stand. But if that 5%, less sitting can save somebody's life, that will always be, doable. Are you understanding what I'm driving here? Are you understanding? This is called continuous improvement mindset. Are you clear with this? What I'm talking about here? Just give me yes. I just want to open that passage where this entire crowd get choked up and people fall off the train. Are you understanding? Yes. So this is the mindset we need to develop. Okay. Always ask, how can I make this process better? Everywhere you can go to railways, airports, hotels, five-star hotels, in India, outside of India, you can have your antenna on. Okay. Apply lean principles, eliminate waste, teamwork. Yes, all the people remember teamwork. What is transportation waste? What is inventory waste? What is the motion waste here? How can I reduce the motion? How can I make it better? Okay. Adopt the DMAC, part of your routine mindset. Okay. So wherever you go, make sure that you ask this question continuously. Data-driven decision making. Stop making conclusions immediately. Wait, collect the data. And this is a culture. It takes time. It's a habit. You need to develop this habit. Okay. So always collect the facts and figures before making any conclusive decision. Only facts and the data. No opinions. मुझे ऐसे लगता है. I feel so. No. What is the data? What is the fact? Are you understanding this? Very important. Learn to collect data, interpret, and we have a Minitab software for that, right? Use analytical tools, Pareto chart, histogram, control chart, regression, everything we will cover in the green belt and the black belt level. Okay. This is the important point. What gets measured gets improved. Very important. What gets measured gets improved. You want to reduce your weight? Start measuring your weight. Want to reduce your cholesterol level? Start measuring your cholesterol level regularly. If you want to measure, your child's performance in the school, start measuring the marks in the test, in the, competition, etc. Yeah. Obviously, try to connect to the tool. Ideas will surely come. Exactly. Absolutely right. Very nicely summarized, Ravindraji. Okay. Whatever you want to improve, first start measuring it. That's a very important point. Okay. Last time I gave this idea. Okay. How many of you would like to improve your time management during the day? Just type me in the chat box. How many of you? How many of you would like to improve your time management? Because a lot of us at the end of the day are dissatisfied. आज के दिन में कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. Yes or no? Start measuring your time. Okay. Make a Excel sheet and do this exercise for 7 days. What is the exercise? let's say, for example, your day starts at, let's say, 7 a.m. Okay. Let's say 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. What you have done. 8 to 9 a.m. what you have done. 9 to 10 what you have done. And continue till the time you go to sleep. Okay, let's say till the time you go to, let's say 10 to 11 is your last, last working hour before you, working hour meaning awake hour, you can say. And just do this, fill up this Excel sheet for 7 days, 1 week, not more than 1 week. It will give you immense clarity. Just do it for 1 week. I'm not saying do it for six months and every day. If you do every day, that's a fantastic thing. Do it for 7 days and you will be amazed to see why we feel that way, that our jobs are not getting done. I'm stuck. I'm procrastinating. Okay. Then once you realize that after a week, start doing your most important activities early in the morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. This should be your golden time. This should be your me time. This should be your A-class activity time. Okay. So that is, I'll cover that in some other day, but start measuring, start tracking your time, and you will, same goes with expenses. Start tracking your expenses. You will get a bulb-on moment. See, I'll give you my personal example. I used to avoid tracking financial expenses. Okay. The moment I started tracking, now I can easily save some amount of money and which goes for the investment. Just by tracking, it has given the realization that, okay, this much of money is going in this completely waste. Okay. Fantastic. Are you clear? So data driven, wherever you go, understand Lean Six Sigma is not a rocket science. You can apply this in daily life as well. Okay. Now, strengthen your soft skills for success. Very, very important. Okay. When you become a Lean Six Sigma project leader or a trainer, let's say communication skill, leadership skill, team building skill. These are very, very important skill. Influencing, stakeholder management. Okay. So soft skills are also equally important. I think couple of sessions ago, I have given one skill, one exercise. Let me give you this exercise. The name is 1 minute magic exercise. How many of you remember 1 minute magic exercise? Yes, Ravindraji remembers this. How many of you remember 1 minute magic exercise? Just type me in the chat box. Ravindraji was present there. Who else was present on that day? 1 minute magic exercise. या फिर आप प्रेजेंट है और भूल गए 8614 एप्लीकेबल हो गया. Yes. Let me recollect 1 minute magic exercise. This exercise will make you a fantastic communicator. Let me revise that exercise for you. This exercise to be done for 1 minute. So Kiranji ne मान गया 8614 works. Okay. Superb. Okay, chalo. Coming back to, I will quickly revise because there are new members in the team right now as well. Okay, what is this 1 minute exercise? See, communication skill is a very, very important skill set for your career. Whichever field you are, communication is the most important. How effective communicator you are. Are you understanding? See, I would rather go one step ahead. That why you have joined this community of SNG. Some part goes in my communication to you during the webinar. Yes or no? Do you agree with me? Just give me yes in the chat box. Okay. Just give me yes in the chat box. My communication, the way I communicated Lean Six Sigma on that day was one of the very strong connector to you to join the community. Yes or no? Correct? Imagine I would be a boring communicator. आपने तो वेबिनार ही कंप्लीट नहीं किया होता. Right? 4 hours, 5 hours complete concentration requires a good communication, right? This is very, very important for you. Now, coming back to this 1 minute magic exercise, understand this. Now, I'm not claiming that I'm the best communicator. I'm still working on me. This is work in progress, and this has to be okay. But I have come a long way because I was an introvert. I was a stammerer. You will not believe this. Okay. I could not speak in front of people. But as I become the trainer in Lean Six Sigma, okay, that changed my personality. And that's what I'm sharing. If you improve your communication, your personality will change completely. People start believing you. People will start understanding your ideas, concepts. Okay. Now, coming back to 1 minute exercise. This exercise, just stand in front of a mirror or with your camera on. I would recommend you record it on the camera. Okay. And randomly select one topic and speak for 1 minute without preparation, completely extempore, without preparation. Let's say the topic could be anything of your choice. Okay, topic could be cricket, politics, Lean Six Sigma, your career, your domain expertise, health, okay, wealth, finance, whichever topic you appealing to you. Okay, geopolitics, politics, whatever, language, history, geography. There are n number of subjects you can speak about. Take one topic, speak continuously for 1 minute without preparation. I just underline with the exclamation mark. Without preparation is the most important thing. I want that thought process to get triggered. I want that muscle to be developed. Now, this sessions I'm taking, have I prepared any what can I say, speech? No, I cannot remember, right? So I have just bullet points, and on that bullet point I'm speaking. I'm not even reading this. Okay. Now understand this. The moment you do this practice, do this continuously for 30 days. And then you compare your day 1 recording with day 30 recording, and you will see the huge difference in your communication. Okay. If your English is not, fluent, work on your language, because language is the foundation. If your language is not communicating, English, no matter what, is your business language, right? You go to any interview, it will be in English, not in your local language. So, command on the English is the most foundation thing. So if it is not there, please work on that. Start working on that. And no time is a late time. We have 72, 73 years old. What I can say, I would say young people in our community. They are still learning. All right. So age is just a number. Forget about that. We can learn at any given point in time. Only thing is that our focus should be there, right? Are you clear with 1 minute magic? How many of you will do this? How many of you will try this? This exercise has made so many amazing fluent communicator. How many of you will try this? Just give me in the chat box. And just don't commit me here. Actually start doing this, okay? And if possible, you can tag some of your videos on the mentor's number. Okay? You can tag some of the numbers on the mentor's number, and we would be more than happy to give you the feedback and suggestions and encourage you as well. Okay, clear? Superb. So soft skills also very, very important aspects here right now. Superb. Now, yes, another thing is that building and showcasing your project portfolio. What is that? Now, whenever you are, let's say, doing a project, or forget about project, even you implement a simple tool of, let's say, Pareto, or let's say Fishbone, document it. Okay. Do not take the, what you can say, your confidential information of your company. Not required. But take the essence of it and keep documenting it. Make PowerPoint presentation, make Word documents, keep documenting, because that will make a portfolio of yours. While going for the interview, that portfolio will be very handy for presentation. Okay, so start showcasing, start building your project portfolio, tools portfolio, slowly. That will give you confidence. And whenever you speak in front of audience or during interview, you can definitely showcase these case studies to them. Okay, this is also very, very important strategy for mastering. Okay, and always stay updated. Keep learning the new trends, where Lean Six Sigma, AI, Industry 4.0, where it can merge, how we can implement in our industry. Attend webinar conferences, speak with the professionals, meet with them, track your learning milestones, and reflect after every project. Let's say you have done 3 projects. In every project, what was your learning and how it was improving? Was your learning of about Lean 16? Was your confidence increased? Everything you can measure. Okay, so stay updated and measure your growth. So these are some of the strategies of improving your understanding and mastering the skill, arts, and science of Six Sigma, Lean Six Sigma. Yes. Any question on this? Please let me know in the chat box, or you can raise your hand and unmute as well. That also will do. Meanwhile, let me ask all the new members: have you received your login ID and password? Just give me yes in the chat box. Okay. So as I mentioned to you, this is your number. Very good, very good. So this is your mentor's WhatsApp number. Anywhere you get stuck about anything in your mind, just send a message on the WhatsApp and our team will be there to support you. Okay. This is not for calling because this is a common number. It is with me as well. It is with the other mentors as well. It is with the admin as well. Okay. So the moment you send the message, somebody who sees the message first will respond immediately. Okay. And WhatsApp will be a better, what you can say. Yeah, thank you very much, Yogeshji, for the compliment. I will definitely communicate. Okay. Yeah, there is no timing at all. There is no timing, to be very honest. Our team is so, we respond on Sundays, we respond a little late night as we'll see, because we understand this. You guys are working professionals. Your working time itself starts 6 a.m. late night to 10 a.m. 11 p.m. and some people learn what you can say late nights, so we can understand. See, let's say if you send a message, we have people working in night shifts. During the break they see the video, then send the message, but of course, let's say 1 o'clock we cannot respond, so we respond them next day. If it is on Sunday evening, so maybe we give them the response that, okay, we will, I have understood that. If it requires a little more what you can say explanation, we will give you the next day morning. Okay, that kind of response we can give. All right. But we'll definitely respond and give you the clarification. Okay, it can be through WhatsApp or through a voice note or something like that. Okay. Super. Thank you very much for connecting. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., our hackathon of Greenbelt will start. I would highly recommend you guys communicate, come to the hackathon. See, if you are new, come to learning. If you already are certified into Green Belt and Black Belt, come as a trainer. How I am covering the topic, what examples I am quoting. Okay, so you think that way. All right. Yeah, so everybody's perspective can be different. You will learn something new. Okay, you've given exam yesterday. Okay, so within 6 working days you will get the result, Arvindji. Okay, it will be communicated to you via email. All right. Yes, thank you very much for connecting. This is Dinesh Patil signing off. Keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye, take care. We'll connect tomorrow with the same enthusiasm in Greenbelt Hackathon. Bye bye, take care. Good night.